Welcome to the post-game breakdown. Game number 56, Buffalo at Montreal. And here, where are we going here? Hey, everybody. Welcome to Talking Habs. I'm Rick.
I was going to say.
That's
I'm on the
Pete.
wrong side.
And we are going to break down this game for you. First, we're brought to you by our new sponsor, Roblaws. Good food, higher prices. Roblaws, owning conservatives with your food dollars. Roblaws, we're there for you to gouge you and rip you off. Roblaws, we're yellow because we believe you're chicken shit, too chicken shit to complain about it. Roblaws at a theater near you, in a neighborhood near you. I'm working on it. It's new sponsor. All right. Montreal lost this game 3-2, as predicted, unfortunately, by me. I had it 3-2 going in, and that's what happened. Not an overly exciting game. It wasn't. It wasn't an overly exciting game.
No,
Pace,
I didn't get to watch all of it.
Wasn't the fastest paced game, and I don't know. It just wasn't to me the most overly exciting game. How's that? Slavkovsky brain farted all night, taking penalties all night. You could say costly. Pete's emptying the bottle. You know how to empty it, eh? You turn it over and you have to wring it out. No?
No, I broke a bottle doing that once. Broke the neck off in my hand.
Not a good idea.
No.
Definitely not a good idea. All right, so here I've got the post-game stats. I have the 3 stars, hopefully, and we're going to talk about the game. So Pete, you only started watching when you came into the channel, to the show?
I didn't get to watch the whole game. I listened to it as best as I could, and I was hoping that you were going to do your live play-by-play stuff, but as I was listening to you chose to not do it because of the 20-some-odd seconds that you were behind.
Yeah. A lot of seconds. Look, you got a thumbs up there. You see the thumbs up?
Why?
Because your thumb is up.
Oh, my God.
I don't know what setting.
Am I not allowed to do anything on here?
Yeah, you are. You got that setting on to do weird things.
I'm gonna have to
talk that weird thing setting.
To figure out how to get rid of that because
yeah,
I don't like that.
It's funny though. Listen, it was an okay game. It was a close game as far as two teams pretty evenly matched, I think. And the game resulted in what was a very close game, right? Just like evenly they were trading goals,
but I think our talent level is going to be greater than Buffalo's over the long term, if you know what I mean.
Well, they're talking about selling off fucking pieces in Buffalo. You're talking about what? Continuing that rebuild? Yeah, they were talking about it in the game. The Buffalo GM said everybody's available, basically.
Ooh, is Tage available?
Does that make sense? I mean, you've been rebuilding for what? How many years? They haven't made the playoffs in 13.
Who cares? Is Tage Thompson available?
Apparently, he's open to talking about it.
Ooh, I would like to have him. He's young enough that he would fit on our team.
Maybe. I mean, he's a center. He'd have to play wing, in my opinion. Are you going to say, well, he's better than Doc? I don't know. I like Doc as the second-line center. But then you have that guy maybe to fill in. But, I mean, you're talking about there's no even rumors about this happening. So,
but Doc could easily go to the wing. Could you imagine? You got Tage Thompson, Doc.
I don't see Doc as a winger. I know. I still don't. I see Doc as the center.
No, I can see him as a winger. I think he's played winger before.
No, not that he can't play wing. I just see him as that number 2 center, dominant physically.
Wait a minute. Time out. I need the Coyotes to do me a favor tonight.
Give you what? Give you head?
Do me a favor tonight. The Coyotes. I need Phoenix.
They've lost 10 in a row. You think I guess they're due.
They're due for a win.
You put money on a team that lost 10 in a row?
No.
So what do they have to do you a favor for?
I just want them to beat Toronto. I still hate Toronto, dude.
Like they're playing Toronto.
Idea.
Yeah, fuck
At least that's what I think I saw on the TV. Who knows? I mean, TVs are really long ways away.
Yeah, I don't know who's playing who, actually.
In case you haven't noticed, I got no hockey memorabilia behind me because it's all over there on that wall because I had to rearrange and create room for all the furniture we're going to be getting soon.
Oh, okay. Well, no worries.
So I got to rearrange.
I'm not firing you over that. I'm firing you for other reasons. No.
I didn't know I was hired.
Well,
so what am I paying you?
Oh, I pay you the same as everybody else.
Oh, no. I was asking what I was paying you.
What,
I thought I had to pay you.
I know it's such a good job that you'd think, right? Let's see who's here. You know what? I forgot about people.
Hey, be nice. Go Leafs, go. No, I can't be nice to the Leafs. Sorry, buddy.
Let's see who's here, though, first, because I haven't done that yet. Hey, Paul, welcome back in. He says, Montreal, 4-3, Anderson, first goal. Wrong show. Guru, welcome back. Not a bad game, but definitely one they should have won. Need to play better against the bottom feeders. Well, we say bottom feeders, but I mean, that's what Montreal is. They were tied in points. Aren't we? But they were, they're both, but they were tied in points going into the game. So, I mean, should they won? I mean, I agree, but I didn't think they were going to. I don't think
the effort was there for them to deserve the win.
I think you can say the same. I mean, the effort to me was the same both sides. I thought anyway. I didn't watch it as close as I should have because I was talking in the chat though. So, hey Phil, how's it going? He says hi and drunk. Nice. Get everything here. Get everything here.
Philippe Saint Laurent. What does poo 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 mean?
Poo poo poo. I think he's being
pew, pew,
high
pew.
and mighty.
Oh, pew 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 pew.
It could be that. It could be that. Matt outdoor tomorrow night game versus Pittsburgh. I hope Allen not in net. I expect Primo tomorrow. Caden Primo, and I actually expect Montreal to win that game tomorrow.
Wait, what? Tomorrow's an outdoor game?
No, it's not.
See, this is how far behind I am.
Where'd you get outdoor?
I have no clue what's going on in sports.
No. The person's name is Matt Outdoor.
Oh, okay.
No outdoor game tomorrow. Slow your roll.
When was the last time Montreal played outdoors? Was that Theodore?
In a few years, 3 years, something, 4 years. I don't know, something like that. More than that, 5 years. I haven't covered one.
When we were with Theodore in wasn't it?
No, they've played one since then. Boston. They played Boston somewhere outdoor.
Oh, okay.
No, I just don't. I didn't see it. Let's see. Buffalo locked up Tage like 8 years. Yeah, no. The reason they're talking about it is because the Buffalo GM said I'm paraphrasing because I don't remember exactly what he said, but he's willing to talk about anybody being moved. So everybody's open to discussion. So
even though Tage is locked up, he's still trade bait.
Yeah, it depends what he's getting, and I mean, not everybody's going to be able to afford that. I would imagine, and it doesn't mean it didn't say he's trading anybody, but he's open to offers.
That's the question.
Well, look, I don't know. It's early. I mean, it's he's getting ready for the trade deadline. He wants calls. He wants to talk. He wants to move some guys, I guess. Hey, Adam, how's it going? Be nice. What, to the Leafs? Come on. We need a Habs versus Leafs outdoor game. How hasn't that happened yet? I agree with you. I have no idea. We need another Habs versus Leafs first round so we can beat you guys again.
I would much rather see a Detroit versus Habs Leafs, outdoor game. Detroit versus Montreal outdoor in Montreal. Is there somewhere in Montreal
where would you do that here though? Where would you have an outdoor game here?
That's why I'm asking. Is there somewhere in Montreal where they could do that?
Jarry Park, maybe. I don't know. They reconfigured it for tennis. I don't know how that would affect, but it wouldn't hold a lot of. You wouldn't get a lot of people there. Yeah, I don't know where they would do that here. Honestly, I don't.
Really? There's no facility big enough to support an outdoor game in Montreal?
Well, the Big O, but it's like it would be the Olympic Stadium. I don't know where else. The Olympic Stadium, which they should tear down. So, okay, where was I at? This show got slow, really fast. Where was I at? I don't know where was I at. All right, because I don't know where I'm at. We're gonna go to this. No, we're gonna go to this. All right. So this is the game. We lost 3-2, as we know. Scoring first period opened by Arbor Jacki with his third goal from Joshua Roy and David Savard. 12:41 into the first. Only goal of the first. Second period, Gergensen ties it up at 4:20. Nice number. His fifth from Yoki Haru and Dahlin. Struble, about 2 minutes later, a little over, gets his third goal from Roy and Newhook. And then, of course, Skinner gets a goal because we knew Skinner was going to get a goal. Apparently, no goals in 5 games, so he was scoring tonight. He gets his 18th from Cousins and Thompson at the 8:28 mark of the second. Alex Tuck gets his 16th on the power play. By the way, Skinner goal was a power play goal. Alex Tuck gets his shorthanded with 2 minutes left in the second. And that was unassisted. And that was all the scoring that there would be. Oh, well, let's not get there yet. Shots. Habs outshot them 31-23. Face-off dot. Of course, Montreal was better, 65.3% to 34.7%. Sabres were 1 for 3 on the power play. Habs were 0 for 4. If they would have got a power play goal, would have made a lot of difference. Let's see. They would hit us 19-14. We outblocked them 19-15. We gave away 12 pucks. They gave away 9, and we had 9 takeaways, and so did they. And that's it. Season series, we beat them in Buffalo October 23rd, 3-1. We beat them again December 9th in Buffalo, 3-2 in a shootout. They beat us 6-1 January 4th in Montreal, and we just lost to them 3-2 tonight in Montreal. And that is it. The series is tied, I guess. And 3 stars of the game. Luukkonen, the goalie, gets the first star. He's got a 2.00 goals against and a 9.35 save percentage for this game. Joshua Roy with 2 assists gets the second star. And Arbor Jacki with his goal gets the third star. You'd kind of think they won the game that they'd get 2 stars to our 1. Don't you? That's kind of weird. I don't know why I find that weird. And that's the stats from the game. There's no other stats. We got nothing else. Yeah, I find that weird that we got 2 stars and they got just the goalie got a star over there. I can't think of anybody out of like at the top of my head that should have got a star from Buffalo, but a little surprised. Just a little bit. All right, where were we?
Buffalo basically, from what I saw in the game, they relied on their goaltender to save them.
The goalie you could probably say the goalie stole that. I mean, they were outshot. Yeah. So you could probably say that Montreal had more power plays. But yeah, maybe that's probably why we didn't see Buffalo, because it's odd that the winning team
they just played a close checking game, and
it was a tight game.
They relied on our mistakes.
Yeah, I mean, we basically got goalied. I would say we basically got goalied. Kind of. I mean, it's not like he stole a game and he was just superb, fantastic, wow, amazing. But he was stopping everything, and we got goalied a bit. There you go. Crap game for everyone. It wasn't it wasn't the most exciting game. It was good in spots. It wasn't a high-paced game.
Can I just say, for somebody who loves the Habs and not able to watch a lot of games, I thoroughly enjoyed what little I got to watch. For me, it was awesome.
Yeah, but what do you know? No.
What do I know? I know nothing.
No, listen, it was not like it was a horrible game. It wasn't
No.
It wasn't a consistent flow of excitement, I found. And it wasn't a fast-paced game. The pace was not.
I look at it in the aspect of, the kids are still growing. Like, to see,
Yeah, of course.
Arbor get a goal and Struble get a goal.
Yeah.
Like, Struble, he got a goal, like.
Yeah, I know, but it doesn't change.
Growth.
I don't think it changes what I said about it, though. I don't think it changes that. I mean, I think that should be an understanding that we have all season, is that this is a rebuilding team, they're young, and all those. That should just be an understanding, I think, in every game. Mm-hmm. And then, and then we can comment on, it was a shitty game here or there, or whatever. But yeah, that understanding that this is a growing team, still in the rebuild.
There's going to be a lot of pain to come.
Gotta have patience
said that for a long time.
Gotta have patience with them.
Yeah. It's still great to, I don't know. For me, it's still great to be able to sit down and actually watch a period or two or three of a game. Tonight I got to watch a whole period of a game, and it was warmed my heart.
You came in the second, didn't you? Or was it the third?
Part of the second,
you got like half the game.
Yeah,
not too bad. Andre says Slav especially. Slav did not have a good. He had a brain farty game. Hey Adam, you don't have to leave. We're not gonna. Don't worry about it. But if you're leaving, thanks for dropping in. Appreciate it.
I think for Slav, from what I saw, he looked frustrated with the clutching and grabbing. It was a very tight checking game.
Well, I think this is an adjustment period now for Slav again. What do I mean by that? The other teams know who he is now. They know he can be dangerous. They're going to play him a little harder and a little tighter, and you're probably seeing him. Maybe he's going to have some frustrating games because of that till he adjusts to that. Will he adjust to it? I don't know 100%, but I got to think, yes, he'll adjust to it.
I think it's like somebody, I don't remember who it was, but it could have been Rudy. He's starting to use his size and his power. And I think if he keeps going in that direction, using his size, his power, and his hockey IQ, I think he's, like you said earlier, the sky's the limit for the kid.
Yeah, there is. But I think
don't forget, he's only 19. He's still a kid.
No, I know.
He's the same age as my twins.
But doesn't matter. His talent is starting to show, and they've got to be taking him a lot more seriously and playing him a little tighter and harder. And once that happens, well, he's got to adjust to it.
Yep, he will.
There's going to be games like this that he has to, adjust. As long as he learns from it, that's all that matters.
Exactly.
At this point,
what? He's a smart kid. He'll learn.
Yeah, he will, for sure. Hey there, No Signal. How's it going? Well, you want to say there's a couple of soft calls on Slav. You know what? They were holding. That's what he did. You can't do those things. I'm sorry.
Especially when you're that big. You're going to attract attention.
One of the penalties, he grabbed the guy by the bicep and pulled on him. That's holding. What are you going to do? The other one, he grabbed the guy by the two shoulders and spun him. What do you want to do? That's holding. I'm sorry. That's not soft calls. That's Slav having a brain fart, and that's what I think it is.
I think it was frustration.
The hook and call I'll give you, I don't think I saw it. So I can't say for that, but the first two, no, they were legit calls. My opinion. I can only give you my opinion, by the way.
Look, he's a 19-year-old kid who's still learning.
Yeah, I don't think these guys are complaining. I don't think anybody is, but
no.
I mean, that's and like the whole team, you can look at almost any position and say, yeah, he's learning.
And as for referees, what are we gonna do? I mean,
well,
they can't seem to all be on the same page and call a game.
They've been better of late.
Have they?
And they do make good calls during the games. It's not like that, but they leave out some important ones. They seem to be biased on, I don't know.
Are they getting?
But they've been better of late. What's that?
I ask, are they getting any more consistent?
They've been a little bit better. I'm going to say over probably the last 10 or 15 games, I think. Are they more consistent? No, but it's just that they are consistent in that they're going to make some bad calls or look away. And they do seem to have a bias at, depending on what teams are playing. And I'm not just saying it's in the Montreal games. Yeah. They're still shit. They're just a little bit better shit. That's all. That's how I see it. No signal. Yeah, growing pains. I mean, that's what they are. Have they ever been, Pete? That's refs. No. I say this often. I don't think I've ever, maybe when I was really young and watching hockey, I didn't complain about the refs. But once I was aware and old enough, I don't think I ever saw a game where I didn't complain about the refs to some extent. It's rare. In 50 years of watching hockey. So but I mean 50 years that I was aware enough of refs.
Yeah, as far as I can remember,
Toronto,
refs have always
2 minutes in. Oops. Why they? Sorry.
It comes down to the refs. Sometimes they pretty much decide the way the game is going to go, and
they're doing it. It seems like it's happening less, but yeah, first half of the season, without a doubt, refs were horrible, and then something changed. I don't know. They got a little less horrible. It was noticeable too that it was less horrible, but the bad calls and shit were still there. Just I don't know. No Signal says his diehard Habs fan grandpa has a foam brick. I remember those that my grandma gave him for Christmas one year, just for bad calls. Sounds like they've been around for a long time. Yeah, they have. I remember those things. Yeah, I mean, listen, refs are refs. And you know what? It's human nature, right? They're not going to get everything anyway, right? So there's that. There's a little bit of that. But they've never been as bad as they've been in the last few years. Refs in the last 3-4 years have been, I don't know what.
Sometimes and this is probably really dumb of me to say, but sometimes I wonder if it's the red jersey that causes us more headache. I would love to see a stat for penalties called against Montreal with the red jersey.
No, I'm going to tell you why I don't think so. Because every team in the league is complaining about the refs.
Oh, no, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, you know how red is much more attractive?
Yeah, I mean, that works with cars. Like, if you're driving a red car, you're more likely to get pulled over.
Exactly. So I just wonder if that applies in the hockey world.
I don't think so, because the reason for that with the cars, there's a reason for it. I mean, they've, studies and insurance studies and stuff prove that drivers in red cars more than are often driving too fast and shit like that, right?
Yeah.
Something about the red car, so that they're going to pull the red cars over. It's because of statistics. Here, I don't think that's. I mean, I don't think so, because then it would be teams that are red would be complaining about the refs more than, and I don't think that's the case. I think all teams are complaining just as much.
Speaking of cars, you want to know something?
We shifted.
My wife bought me something at Christmas / my birthday. Can I show you?
Sure. You get it on camera. A Chevy truck.
Yeah. She bought me a Chevy Colorado.
A Colorado.
Yeah.
That's, let me see now. I drove for CAA. Was it a Chevy Sonoma?
GMC Sonoma.
GMC, which is similar to that, isn't it?
Yeah. Same frame, same everything.
Yeah. This was a few years ago.
I got given for Christmas / my birthday.
This was a few years ago. I think it was 2004, 5? 2004, 2005, I was driving that. Been a few years, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's what wifey bought me.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Did you tell her it was my birthday last week?
You don't do the things that I do for my presents.
I could.
That would be kind of weird.
It would be weird.
That'd be really weird. No,
I'm sorry, the opening was there.
And the thing is, would she like red and white? I don't know. She likes chocolate.
I'm white chocolate.
How many people like white chocolate, though?
I love white chocolate. Don't say that.
Of course you do.
I'm serious. I love white chocolate. Because I'm white chocolate myself.
I love milk chocolate.
I love that too, but
no signal HDMI. My wife works for the bank.
Your wife works for the bank. Ah, that's how you get car loans and shit.
Yeah, we're paying for it. Don't get me wrong. We're paying for the
yeah, you have to pay them.
It's not like she went out there and dropped $50,000 cash for a vehicle for me. We're paying for the goddamn thing. It's just
obviously
she did the big.
Otherwise, listen, if you get them for free, shit, get me one. I mean, right? I don't think you get them for free.
No, she did the big. I'm sick of seeing you under the hood of a vehicle on your time off. So here you go. Let's go get you a new vehicle.
Yeah, no, exactly. When was the last time you had a new vehicle?
Not that long ago.
I've only had one in my whole life.
Oh, really? I've had a few.
I've always bought used cars, but I have bought an Echo in 2001.
My favorites were my 06 F350, which I got really stupid with, and then my 2014 Beamer. Those were my two favorites.
Yeah, I never had a Beamer. I drove a Ford for Weedman. I drove a F-150.
Oh, yeah.
Not a 350. But I mean, they're basically the same. And you know what was weird about it? I was doing lawn care, so we had a tank on the back that was usually about quarter to half full.
Yeah.
So every time you stop, whatever you did, that thing. So you had to get used to that. It was something. Yeah. What the hell caused that now? Did you see that? What did you do to make that happen? That was weird. You didn't do anything there, and those bubbles came up. That's weird. I wonder, that doesn't bring up anything. It doesn't
bring up anything, right?
You think it would, though, right? That's funny.
No, my F350 was a diesel, and that I had it running a 10.47 quarter mile with that truck.
You did say that again?
I was running a 10.47 quarter mile with that truck.
Oh, that's fast. Well, I mean, the 350 you're talking about?
Yeah.
It's got a big engine.
6-liter diesel.
Oh, and a diesel, and it went that kind of speed on it. Jeez. But that's a big engine. 350 is a big engine. That's a big engine.
What did I paid $76,000 for it, and then I dumped another 25 in modifications. So it's when I was working for the oil fields back then.
Yeah, what kind of gas mileage you get on that thing?
Yeah, it was pathetic. Yeah. But I twisted the frame on it. That's why I had to get rid of it.
Oh, well, yeah, that'll do. You can't screw the frame, man.
No, I was racing. There was a portion there where the Mission racetrack got shut down. I was the cause of that. I chewed up the track for the first 60 feet. I forgot to put it in four-wheel high when I was racing. And I chewed up the track for the first 60 feet because I was a rear-wheel drive with big mudder tires on there. I destroyed the track.
Nice. Not.
A lot of people hated me.
Yeah, I imagine. JFed, I don't need to know that information. I really don't. Who cares? I certainly don't.
Oh, my goodness. No signal, HDMI 3. Peter, I have a charity called the Human Fund.
Yeah.
That you and your wife can donate to. So goes to a very good cause.
I didn't read that out because I was getting in line first. That's why.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. So that's why I didn't read it out.
No, it's my wife. I love my wife. She's awesome.
Well, you should. She gave you a freaking new truck.
Matthews just scored his 50th. That just took all the wind out of my fucking soul.
Who cares? I don't let it bother me. Even though I predicted he's gonna have a horrible season, I don't let it bother me. He can go fuck himself. He's still a piece of shit. Either way you slay, he could score 100 goals. But he's still a piece of shit.
See, Rick, you need a dick to go fuck yourself, and he doesn't have a dick.
Yeah, he does. Justin Bieber.
No. He doesn't have a dick. None.
No, I'm sure he does. It's just not very big. One of those micro penises. That was the deal with the devil, right? You want to be able to score goals, no problem. But I'm taking some of your penis. That's it.
That penis?
And he signed micro dick. What are you going to do?
Fucking blockhead.
All right. We diverted pretty badly there.
Yes, we did. We severely diverted.
Bent wiener too, he says. All right, though, because I've got to eat and cook and all that stuff. We're going to take off. I usually only do 30 minutes. I'm going to suggest to you, if you still want to talk about the Habs game and all that, head over to Harry Rice Hockey. Just type that in, Harry Rice Hockey, into the YouTube search bar, and you'll get there. And I'm sure he is there talking about this game. Of course, that I recommended it. He probably only put a video up. That's usually what happens. But you never know. But Harry Rice Hockey, head over there. And if you do, please hit that subscribe button. And let's get him over to up to 1,000. He's very close. Let's get him there. Yeah, he's not that far off.
After I'm done with you, I'm going to go check out Harry Rice. How's that?
Yeah, definitely. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe.
So what was it again?
Harry Rice Hockey.
Harry Rice Hockey.
Yeah. Can't miss it.
Go check it out.
Yeah, do that. I suggest you all do that. And we are taking off here. I want to thank everybody for watching and checking out the whole night, I guess. And be back tomorrow. It is a back-to-back situation. They're in Pittsburgh tomorrow night. So look for my my preview during the day. And then I'll be doing the same thing with the Hangout and the post-game show tomorrow night as well. Maybe, I don't know, but maybe Matt will show up tomorrow. Who knows? You never know. It's always a surprise. You never know. And that's it. I got nothing else. You got anything?
I got nothing.
Got nothing. We both got nothing. That's it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Really do appreciate it. Don't forget to keep your sticks on the ice, because when the pass comes in, your sticks on the ice, it's easier to score. So do that. Go Habs, go. Stay safe out there. Peace out, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody. Ciao, ciao.